All right. What's up, guys? It's Squishy Joshy. Things have been very busy. I know I say that a lot, but today we have a new King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard video to react to called Grow Wings and Fly. Now, recently here on the channel, we have been reacting to pretty much everything King Gizzard has been throwing at us since the release of the Phantom Island single. And so I thought we'd continue on that train now and listen to the next installment of their upcoming album. I'm not sure what to expect. I saw a post on social media with reference to their song Shanghai from Butterfly 3000. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of connection to that album with this song. Who knows? We're going to find out now. It's a 5-minute song. I think it might be longer than the last one. Who knows? There might be some cinematic scenes in there where the music stops and whatnot, but we'll see. Let's check it out. It's literally the song. Okay. Nice little keys in the background as well. Oh! Okay. First 46 seconds, I'm like thinking, what's going on here? It almost seems like they've changed directions again with the sound. It's almost like they're going back to a sort of fishing for fishies sound while also sort of sprinkling that Phantom Island sound on this. And I thought it was pretty funny because I'm pretty sure, surely I'm not the only one that is noticing Cav's drum style, because he usually goes for the full rolls around the kit, right? And that was a very tasteful decision to just go and then just get straight into the beat. Like, where's the feel? I have a feeling they're trying to catch out on these reactors. But yeah, so far as well, like the video is pretty interesting. Very intrigued by what the potential story is here. Joey's kind of looking like Kenny from the Walking Dead game. And it looks like they're up to something here. It's kind of an interesting change as well, since we've gone from them essentially being pilots to fishermen or some kind of aquatic occupation like a scuba diver or something. And I wonder if this song is kind of like a bridge between some of the albums. You know what I mean? Like maybe Fishing for Fishies and Butterfly 3000 sort of meet at this apex point, which is like Flight B741 and Phantom Island together. I feel like the Gizverse is all starting to come together, and we're seeing these songs that are bridging some of their albums together. So eventually we may just have a whole hue and saturation spectrum, right? Like in Photoshop, when you got red on one side and then it goes through every single color until it goes back to red. As a graphic designer, I can appreciate that kind of thing. I'm trying to do something similar with my own music, having the sort of primary colors of red, green, and blue, and releasing 5 songs for each sort of color. And speaking of, I also have a taster single coming out. So if you want to pre-save that and hear some of my own music, click the link down below in the description, or perhaps it's somewhere else on this screen. Anyways, great little ambient start to the song. It's very reminiscent of more of their chill vibes. But let's see where this song goes. It's a 5-minute song. Like, it can go anywhere. There's the fill. Beehive, that's a reference to honey as well. Yeah! I was like, is there going to be a yeah in this song? Since the last one had one. They're putting him in water.
When I first saw you.
They're going to do something like that. Man, it's kind of like a live instrumentation version of Shanghai. And I wonder if that's done on purpose. And I just like how we've had like this kind of like kind of like feel. And then you've got like those little sparkly guitars sort of like in the background as well. But then it kind of like drops out, very similar to what happens on the Silver Chord in terms of like song structure, but more of a live band approach. And then they throw this at us. It goes stripped back, and then it's like, when I first saw you. Like, what is that? That's some crazy work right there, guys. And the cinematography on this is great. Again, we're reacting to a lot of these videos, not just by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, but other artists as well, where we're all sort of opting for this like matrix green filter on the footage, which is kind of funny. I mean, maybe it's the trend for cinematographers right now to go for this sort of greenish hue. And like I mentioned recently in the Marvel Studios film Thunderbolt, they leaned heavily into that sort of green filter as well. So I wonder if cinematographers have like their own version of like Pantone color of the year. Like it would be really funny if that's the case. And obviously they've done some really insane work with the costume design and makeup here. Like, I mean, just look at the details on this. This is like The Deep from the Boys series on Amazon Prime, but like 100 times more thought out in terms of design. Like, there's just so many little like details going on here with the whole look. I'm really enjoying this song. This is like a kind of song that I feel like you would just blast out of your car on a road trip. I mean, so far it is. Who knows? It could take a dark turn towards the end of the song. We've seen that in Phantom Island, where the song just kind of like flips, like it just speeds up into this totally different thing. So this could go the same way. We'll see. Let's dial it back now. See how peaceful that is with the orchestra as well.
When I first saw you, lying there in wait, with your
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, halftime, what are they doing right now? I really like what Lucas is doing on the bass too. The really like the really sort of running bass, walking bass lines. Does feel like you're running though. Haven't we been to this forest before? That's what? He's a fisherman now. Is this the backstory? That gong. Anticipation on the hi-hat. This looks exactly where they filmed like Lord of Lightning. Again, I like what they're doing, giving each of the members a chance to sing in these songs, especially Fly Beast 741 and with Phantom Island. Like, it's refreshing, and having the added orchestra as well is so cool. I really like how they're leaning into this style, and we can still hear the classic things that make up a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard song. But it's just so much cooler having them all sing, and you know, if they weren't doing enough as it is, having a full-on orchestra play on top of that. I really wonder how they're going to pull that sort of stuff off live. Like, I've seen they've got posters of them performing with an orchestra, but are they going to be able to do that all the time? Like, that's the thing, right? I can't imagine them bringing an orchestra with them for every gig. So it might be hard to perform some of these newer songs live, unless of course they get into the whole backing tracks and in-ear monitors and stuff. Sometimes when you do that though, you're very limited. Like, you have to be following the tracks almost to the beat, basically, because you've got the click track going as well. And of course, you don't want to go out of time with the backing tracks as well, because once you do, it's very hard to get back to where you were without something being noticeable, like maybe you stopping playing guitar altogether. And people might pick up on it. I mean, I'm the type of person that will probably pick up on it. And I don't know if you'd want to put yourself in a position like that. I'm currently struggling with something like that myself, because I'm preparing for a live show and half of it is all backing tracks. And we're sort sort of rehearsing now, trying to listen to the backing tracks without in-ears, because we're not going to have in-ears on the day. So we got to make sure that we have speakers, floor wedges or fold-back speakers, whatever you want to call them, pointing at us so that we can hear those backing tracks in time. And hopefully that keeps us in time as well. That's the whole thing with backing tracks, isn't it? But yeah, I'm very curious. How are they going to pull some of these songs off live if they can't have an orchestra all the time? Well, not that I'm doubting their abilities or anything like that. I'm sure Cavs is very good with his rhythm sections. I mean, if he's able to play things like Motor Spirit and Gaia, like those are some pretty intense drumming songs. So I'm sure they'll be able to pull it off. Before we get back into it, I just want to speak visually about what's going on. I've noticed now they've gone to a sort of opposite end of the color spectrum now with the footage in the woods. So we sort of started with the blue tones and stuff at the beginning of the song. And now that we're in this forest scene, we're now at orange, which is essentially, yeah, the opposite of blue on the color spectrum. So I wonder if that is also part of the storytelling here. Does it signify a different time period? Does it signify a different emotion or mood? These are things I'm looking for as a creative person. Anyways, let's get back into it. We've got about 2 more minutes of the song to go.
Together we go the extra mile. Knock the surrounding buildings down. I'm calling out for help. I'm shedding my skin like a snake slithering. You gotta stop the
Wait, have we seen Stu this entire video? That's a good point. It's all the shout outs in one. Oh, I know what's going to happen here. Oh, I like that. Nice little fade out. Wait, did he catch himself or is that Stu? Wait, no, he did. Oh, there's a little beautiful piano there. Wait. No. Wait, did I miss something? Was I just vibing so hard that I missed something? Is there a missing part of the lore here? Where's Stu at? Why is he a hologram at the end? All right. Anyways, guys, I won't keep you for much longer, but thank you guys so much for watching this reaction to Grow Wings and Fly by King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please smash the like button, drop a comment down below on your thoughts of the song, and we'll get into a nice little discussion down there. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you guys who has subscribed to the channel so far. And this is a bit of a big goal, and I've been saying it in my last couple of videos. If we hit 100,000 subscribers around about the time that the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, we'll be looking at giving away one of those to one random subscriber. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.